What's going on, everybody? Sailor Turn Gamer is here. We are in the building and we are back again with another patch note review, and we're gonna give our impressions as well. You guys know how we do it. We've been gone for a bit, but we are back, and so since we've been gone and we missed last week's update for Dauntless, we're gonna hit you with a double upload, and after this we will be releasing another video for patch note 0.5.14. so stay up to date on the channel because we will be dropping that one today as well. And without further ado, let's hop into the patch notes. All right, so for version 0.5.13, they're introducing a new behemoth, the Rockfall Skarn, new gear and stylish new main menu. The patch is rounded and they're doing bug fixes as well, so that's good. Haven't played Dauntless in a couple weeks, and if you guys have not played the game, they just added a new behemoth as of the making this video, probably about 4 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago if I'm not mistaken. And then last week they added this Rockfall Skarn, a new behemoth as well, so that's awesome. Let's hop into the new things, and let's get to these quality of life updates, shall we? All right, so we got new dire, ready your weapons. Rockfall Skarn has arrived in the maelstrom. Of course, that means with the new behemoth, you got new armor, you got new weapons. Basically, you have new transmog as well. So we got new cells. Grant your nearest ally a portion of any shield you've applied to yourself with a guardian cell. Love it, love it, love it. The last behemoth that came out is a Riftslogger, and it has, I believe, a conduit perk. Conduit is amazing. It works perfectly for me. I like to play the long range support, so with my particular build, I can really support the team in an efficient way. I'll be releasing a video in the future on that, so you guys can check out that build. Stay tuned. We got new weapons, armor, and prisms, just like I was talking about. The prisms, if you guys don't know, prisms are something that is associated with the Ostian repeaters, a new weapon that came out again probably about a month ago. If you guys don't know much about that, I did a 13-hour stream session, and I put 20 minutes up on our YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description box below about that video, so you guys can check out my initial impressions of using the weapon, and I still use the weapon to this day. So it's a very fun weapon. It's not for everyone, but if you guys are curious and you don't know much about it, be sure to check the link in the description box below to be able to check out the Ostian repeaters and me giving my impressions and me showing you what it's like to not only use the weapon, but go through the functionality of the weapon as well as the upgrading process of using the weapon. So stay tuned for that. Also, prisms are there as well. So we got a new main menu design. The main menu has undergone a complete rework. This is ongoing work, so let us know if you run into any bugs. All right, so last time I played, if you guys haven't played, they added some coloration to the main menu. It's very pleasant. I'm very excited to hop into the game to be able to check out not only patch 13 but patch 14 as well, which was the patch from this previous week. So I'm super excited to check out not only the new behemoth that's here, but as well as the changes to the main menu and anything else we got in store. All right, so we got some quality of life changes, which is where I can expect to find some bug fixes, but let's go through this. So Slayers want to have a choice of 2 weapons instead of just 1, and the Weaponsmith daily and weekly challenges. Awesome. This gives Slayers more flexibility and opportunity to use preferred loadouts. Nice. They fixed the bug that will cause block players to not save to blacklist. Good. Party invites received during cinematics will be queued for later interaction. Dyes applied to the eyes of the Shroud Hood will now result in a more visible color change. They fixed the bug that prevented some players from claiming their free recruit dye bundle. Blitz tonic buff icon will no longer be overridden when using Drast Lantern, and vice versa. All right, that's a good change. I personally don't use tonics all too often. I think they're really great for beginners. I really hope that they create more situations and scenarios where players feel the need to use tonics and potions in some of the hunts. Maybe that's just a me thing, and maybe everyone else does, but I personally don't feel like tonics and other things are viable at endgame. And with them making changes like that to make the tonics and potions more efficient, it's a fantastic thing. All right, so players will see their elemental statuses effect on Skarn's rocks as well as his bodies. Awesome. Improve the reliability of Tragic Echo triggering if it's available. I don't have that. Tragic Echo is one of the many exotics in the game. I do not have any of them. They're incredibly hard to get, but if you do get them, they are incredibly powerful because the effects on them are significantly different than any of the items in the game as far as weapons and armor. So Tragic Echo is now improved. They fixed a bug that will cause Maelstrom expeditions to encounter the heroic Razor Wing instead of standard Razor Wing. That's funny. I didn't know that that was a thing. They made it so exploration music won't be interrupted by combat music if one of your hunt mates start the battle. Fixed a bug that will cause eyes and eyebrows to disappear on transmog helmets. Fixed some bugs that prevented daily and weekly challenges from giving credit to defeated behemoths. They fixed a bug where damage numbers shown to the players were correct, but damage actually being dealt was less intended in some circumstances. They also fixed, that has a lot of bug fixes here. They fixed a bug that would cause prismatic grace to trigger improperly after being down. And again, prismatic grace is also one of those exotic armor pieces that I was just discussing. I don't have it, but again, prismatic grace is very, very fantastic. It's a very powerful weapon, a very powerful tool to have in your tool belt. And as you can see, they're improving the quality of it, so it's great. It gives you some more passion to drive and go out to and try to get those guys. They added a new SFX that trigger when Aether Shields pop. They fixed a variety of bugs that would cause sounds to get stuck in a loop. They fixed bugs that prevented Wounded Riftstalker parts from taking damage. They fixed a bug where Armorsmith Reputation track would not grant retroactive experience for the armor that was crafted prior to unlocking it. And lastly, for a bug fix, they fixed the bugs that would cause Shroud's Etheric Realm to show for other players in the party. They actually came through with some balance changes this time. I haven't seen one of those in any of the recent patch notes that I've seen. So let's hop into that, and that's pretty exciting. Wound health bars for behemoth parts are now scaled by 40% per additional player, down from 66. This should make wounding parts in 4 Slayer groups about 35% easier. Awesome. I like that balance change. They fixed a bug that will cause Maelstrom behemoths to have more max health when fighting in groups. Maelstrom behemoths will now have around 7% more health when fighting solo and 8.5 less health when fighting in a group of 4. For heroic fights, 4 Slayer behemoths will have about 15% less health than previously. Our goal here is to fix bugs and ensure that playing with friends makes the game easier and more fun. I am a support player, so that change works for me. I'm interested to see how the game feels when you're in groups now. That's going to be exciting. Grenades will now bounce off of and land on near Rezakiri prisms instead of going straight through. Ha! I like that. That's kind of funny. That's a cool thing. Area of effect attack center inside Rezakiri prisms will now correctly deal damage to the prisms. Yes, I'm happy that that is a thing. And of course, they have their known issues, which are just funny things about like behemoths walking in and walking around. You gotta kill them. You gotta kill them. But this is something that I normally see. Heroic Rockfall Skarn will not give Arcanite after successfully completing a hunt. Well, that's a known issue. So maybe in patch 14 it'll be fixed. Who knows? We'll find out though later today. Well, these bug fixes were fantastic to see, as well as the balance changes. Like I said, I normally never see balance changes being put out like this, so it's fantastic to see that. I think that was the first time I've seen them in any other patch notes we reviewed here on YouTube, so that's amazing. I love that every week Phoenix Labs are putting out patch notes, and best believe that I will be sure to cover them. Even if I miss them, I will always come back to them and cover them, to not only give my thoughts and impressions, but to let you guys know the great things that are happening in this game. Every week there are bug fixes. Every week they're adding something new to the game, and every week they're adding quality of life changes that can improve the overall mindset of the game. Again, I still love the game. It's a very fantastic game. If you guys are curious about anything Dauntless related, be sure to check out any of the previous videos on our channel where we have reviewed other patch notes. We do have a variety of other content coming down the line as well. Also, guys, if you guys want to play Dauntless, check out the description box below. We will have in the description box a direct link to the Play Dauntless website where you can again download the game for free. Try out the intro level. Create your very own Slayer. Try it out. It's free. You never know. You might like it. And if you do, let me know what you think. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns on things that I can do better, or anything that you like or are excited for from these patch notes, be sure to write that in the description box, in the comment section below. And I'm excited to hop into the game and check out the changes that are made from this patch note. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content. We'll keep it coming. It's been a pleasure. This sailor will be out in the open ocean. Again, guys, it's fantastic. Have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. Peace.